Two men have gone on trial today at Luton Magistrates Court accused of public order offences.
27-year-old Bryan Kelso and 40-year-old Kevin Carroll have both pleaded not guilty to the charges, which relate to a disturbance in Luton during a homecoming parade for the Royal Anglian Regiment. Well, Matthew Hudson's been in court.
They were, they told police, just raging. Kevin Carroll, seen here in the dark beanie hat with a white stripe, and Bryan Kelso in the Union Jack beanie, were two of around 300 people who turned on a group of anti-Iraq war protesters who were disrupting the homecoming parade by the Royal Anglian Regiment. Today, the two men, who both live in Luton, were in court on public order offences. They'd been filmed hurling obscenities at the demonstrators and being pushed back by police. After being arrested, Bryan Kelso was interviewed by detectives. He said he'd gone to watch the parade with his ex-partner and daughter because the Royal Anglians were his heroes. He told officers, "I lost it. I didn't throw any punches, but I shouted abuse, yeah. I wanted to give them a piece of my mind. I gave them back what I thought was right." The two defendants told the court they were not racist, but they couldn't understand why the demonstration had been allowed to take place. They said they were simply making their feelings known. There were ugly scenes as police kept the two sides apart in a standoff that lasted for more than an hour. Earlier this month, 5 of the anti-war protesters were convicted and sentenced for their part in what happened. They'd shouted slogans, including murderers and baby killers, at the troops. This was an incident which made headlines nationally, but like the 5 anti-war protesters, the two defendants have been charged with causing alarm, harassment or distress. That's the lowest level public order offence there is. It carries a maximum penalty of a £1,000 fine. Matthew Hudson, Anglian News at Luton Magistrates Court.